doing? Nice to meet you. Tyler, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Thank you so much. I hope you guys load it up. That's awesome. I mean, you came at like the perfect time. I had like 15, 20 people reach out about it. It's up on top as well. Hey, I appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Nice meeting you. Have a good rest of your night as well.
Okay, welcome in everybody. We got 2 minutes until we start here.
Nice to meet you. Tyler, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Thank you so much. I hope you guys load it up. That's awesome. I mean, you came at like the perfect time. I had like 15, 20 people reach out about it. It's up on top as well. Hey, I appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Nice meeting you. Have a good rest of your night as well.
Welcome in, everybody. We are live. Thanks for kicking off today. We got another amazing beginner reseller bootcamp for you. Kind of what the blueprint today will be is giving you all the tools that is going to be needed for success. I'm going to go through the Deal Soldier group. I'm going to go through the Deal Soldier Discord and a little bit of Turbo Search, kind of let you know what the best things to highlight to get started, especially if you're new. This is the right class for you. A couple housekeeping items. I do want to say thank you to Sean and Kathleen for allowing us to meet like this, allowing us to go live, answer live questions, hopefully answer some of those questions that you had as you were browsing through and you weren't sure where to start. Hey, Deal Commander. Hey, Marianne. Welcome in. Welcome in. This is an interactive section. This is an interactive session. If any questions come up, pop them in the chat. I'll try to get to as many questions as I can. And if I don't know the answer, we will find somebody that knows that answer. Right now, what we're looking at, this is what everybody started with. You get the onboarding. So you know Deal Soldier is already different. We started you off with a live person, a live chat to get you started and to walk you through on how to start utilizing all the tools and finding the deals. So real quick, this is where we are right now. But on the left-hand pane, you're going to see a bunch of channels. They're all going to be a little bit different. It may seem overwhelming at first, but it's very simple. We laid it out as simple as we can to kind of go over that with you. Below that, we have Turbo Search. If you're not using Turbo Search, you're behind. Turbo Search is the way of the future. It basically gives you access to all the Deal Soldier tools right at your fingertips. We'll cover a little bit of that shortly, but it's a $79 value. It's free with your membership. Use it as much as you can. Hey, 11:30. Deal Soldier training. So any training events or any live events that we have are going to be popped in here. This is how we all met today. You'll get notified of any new live trainings. We host another one next week that goes over the beginning, eBay and Facebook Marketplace, the tips and tricks. So check back next week, same time, Wednesday, and we'll get started with that session as well. So as I mentioned in Deal Soldier, you are never alone. If you have any questions or if you ever feel stuck, is my screen a little bit cut off? Let me fix that. Sorry. See if this... There we go. You should be able to see the start button a little bit better. Sorry about that. Yeah, so you're never alone. So if you have any questions that pop up or you get stuck anywhere, go ahead and hit this start chat button. That's going to connect you with one of the Deal Soldier, either mods, developers, even the owners, Sean and Kathleen. This will get you connected with a live person right away. You'll notice right below that I got this open chat, and I can type my questions, and I'm going to be greeted with one of the associates of Deal Soldier, and usually pretty quickly too. I want to say our turnaround time is typically under 2 minutes, if not less. And we have 100% answered questions. Any question that's ever been asked, we've always answered it, no matter how difficult or how hard they are. All right, below that, we got the server announcements. This is really that to get notified in any server changes, to get notified any tool changes, any new improvements, any old improvements. This is where you're going to learn everything about the Deal Soldier group on any upcoming changes, notifications, anything major. We sometimes will throw our giveaways in here to give a free month giveaway. You'll see right here. But if you ever see a 1 right next to it, definitely check it out. It's where you're going to get the latest news about Deal Soldier. Below that, we have our lunch giveaway. We're giving back all the time. Hey, Market Major, welcome in. We're giving back all the time, so every single day you have a chance to win a free lunch. You get to choose one of these hot places right here. Very simple to enter. Let's see if this works. I should be able to share my phone. Show you how to enter. Super simple. You see right at the bottom right, free lunch. All you gotta do is tap on that. Enter giveaway. Sorry about that. And just like that, I just entered a giveaway for tomorrow's $15 free lunch. If I'm chosen, you'll get notified in the group, and all I have to do is give one of these numbers right here for the $15, and that will be sent right to your email. So we have our giveaway alerts. Deal Soldier is always giving back. It was Sean's birthday the other day, and he decided that he was going to give a $5 Dunkin' gift card. And look at to everybody that's won. So he gave away a ton of $5 Dunkin's gift cards just for it being his birthday. Super simple to enter. Anytime you see a giveaway, he likes to give merchandise away like the hats, sweatshirts, t-shirts. We've given away free memberships. I believe Louis Vuitton wallets was given away last year. This $270 G-Shock. Definitely keep an eye on this channel. Super simple to enter. Usually it's just entering with hitting this helmet icon. As soon as you hit that helmet icon, you get entered into whatever live giveaway is going on. We have a quick tips channel. This is really going to go through the basics of the group, kind of what we're going through today. Always use this as a reference. I recommend every single person that enters Deal Soldier to go back and watch all these videos. Sean puts them together. Ton of information in them. I'd say 60 seconds or less, but they're definitely packed with information. Shows you how to search the Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's with just your zip code, how to use the loot locator if you're looking for a specific item that's not listed in Deal Soldier, how to filter by date and time. Now this is really important, especially if you live in different areas. So Deal Soldier lets you know or notifies you as soon as we start noticing the deals or the price dropping going into that hidden clearance. But sometimes they drop in different areas at different times. So for an example, my area, I lag between 3 or 4 months, or I'm sorry, 3 or 4 weeks behind of when Deal Soldier posts. So sometimes I like to go back 3 weeks, start searching all the items that I might have missed out on. We have our quick links. This is really the encyclopedia of Deal Soldier. You're going to notice everything on the left here. So if I mirror it up, announcements. So everything on the left here is going to be mirrored in the center, but this will give you a little bit of blurb about each channel. So like the announcement channel and the important announcements about what's happening in Deal Soldier, or if you had a question about the food deals, that's just free or discounted food. Now a lot of these are self-explanatory, but if you want to dive into a channel that say I don't hit on later on today, you'll get a little bit of information about that channel. And now this is super important, assigning your roles. You don't want to miss out on any deals, especially the major ones. The first one that I always recommend everybody does is run deals. I recommend keeping this one always active. There's not a ton of them. There's probably a couple, maybe 1 or 2 a day at most. But when you do get notified about a run deal, they're usually heavy hitters. They're usually, a lot of times we'll get free Chipotle, but even better than that, we'll get 90% off, 95% off tools, price errors, getting Milwaukee tools for less than $10, or buy one, get one on a tool that you can go out and make $500 on. Definitely keep this channel notified, and then you can go through any of the other channels that you want to be notified on. When it's highlighted blue, it means you're set up to get notifications on that channel. When it's unhighlighted blue, you see how I left that. I'm going to no longer receive notifications on online finds. Right below that, another super important one is to set your state role. This is majorly important because we love to notify members if we start noticing, hey, there's 90% off or there's a ton of stock in your area. We want to notify you that there's a ton of stock in your state and that you should probably go and check that item because we're seeing a lot of inventory at a highly, highly discounted rate. We'll go over that once we hit the extreme deals, but just keep an eye on, make sure you set your state role as soon as possible. We have a creators program. We noticed a lot of members started sharing links to their family, friends, getting their friends to sign up because Deal Soldier is great. And to get that high that when you go and find your first penny deal or you go and find your first 95% off, you share it with all your friends and family and they want to get involved. We started recognizing that. We started noticing that. So we put together a creator program. What this allows you to do is you share out a personal link of yourself for any member that signs up. It's kind of like an affiliate. Any member that signs up, you'll get reoccurring, what's the word? Wow, I'm drawing a blank here. Reoccurring revenue for every month that they are a member. So as soon as they sign up and they start becoming a member, pay-in, you'll get 33%. So that's roughly like $13, I believe. And that's reoccurring every single month they're a member. So you get 10 sign-ups, the membership's paying for itself and plus some. With all of our English channels, we also have Spanish channels. That way, if your native language is Spanish, you always get... you can keep up with the latest trends, the latest deals, the latest videos. We have the quick tips translated in Spanish for you. That way, if you want to follow through, check out, where's one of them here? How to use Turbo Search. You can check out these channels as well. Right below that, we have our chat room. Now this I like to call like a family chat. It's where like-minded individuals can all connect together. I talk with a lot of members there. Everybody talks with a lot of members that are inside of the group. And everybody has the same kind of mindset. We all want to score big and see others score. So we all get together on a chat. We'll ask about how your day is, or hey, I noticed this at Walmart. Have you guys seen this? Or it's just a way for you to connect with like-minded individuals. And then the one thing I do want to point out is at the top, there's pinned messages. This allows us to pin anything that we find super important. For an example, Turbo Search, we're beta testing an iOS app other than just going to the website turbosearch.com. Great tool regardless of how you access it. But if you want to be in the iOS beta, we also have a link right here so you can join the test flight for that. This is where the pin messages will be anything that we find super important that you may want to go back and check out. Explain me. What would you like an explanation on? So for an example, we have a Walmart guide here, and it's as simple as just clicking jump at the top. That'll jump you to that message, and you can kind of follow the guide or follow the message that you're looking at. This just allows you to highlight, see anything that the staff has pointed out that is pretty useful or something that you should be aware of in that channel. And then this will be different for every channel that you're in. For an example, if we go to the Spanish chat, it's going to be very similar. You'll see that we have the pinned messages as well, and they'll be able to describe the topic that you're looking for. We have our victory vids. This is my morning coffee. I check out victory vids. I check out Victory Vault. This is where you can share your finds with others. Where, say, you took a TikTok video of you buying $200 window for $1, or you finding septic tanks for a penny, and you want to share that with the group. You can just pop that right in the victory video if you took a video, or the Victory Vault if you just took pictures. Reason why I said this is my cup of coffee in the morning is because I'll wake up. I'll go ahead, check out the victory vids, check out the Victory Vault, find what other people are scoring, and there's two reasons for that. The first one, it gets me motivated, it gets me out and about wanting to, I have FOMO, and a lot of us do. I want to go out there and score the same deals that others are scoring. Another great thing about it is if you start seeing a lot of people posting the same items, I'm going to see here, hey, look at this, your official Deal Soldier earned, not given. Let's keep going through. So if you start seeing like a lot of similar items where you're seeing a lot of kitchen sinks or you're seeing a lot of tools, there's a good chance that this is a global markdown and they're discounting in your area as well. So this is really my motivation as well as kind of my deal seeking. If I start noticing a lot of people scoring these totes, I want to go out and score the totes as well. So I'm going to head check these totes in my area and see if they're discounted. We have our Ask Anything. This is where you can ask the onesie-twosie questions. Say, for an example, you saw on Sean's live and he's pulling up razors or he's pulling up vacuums. This will allow you to ask those onesie-twosie questions. Hey, I noticed you had a vacuum on your live. How do I search that vacuum? Or what's the UPC of that vacuum? Or you can even ask, what's the best way to offload that vacuum? It's going to be for those quick ask question, quick answers. Anything that's more in-depth, we may ask you to open up a chat support, and that's just because so it doesn't get lost in the chat. Sometimes the chat's moving fast, sometimes the chat's slow. We don't want to see your questions get lost in the chat, so we may just ask you to open up that chat support so you get a record of it at the end of it as well. There's a new challenge going on, Earn the Hat. I recommend everybody pop in here, check the challenge. Let's see, submit new deals. So submit new deals. This is where if you were out and about and you noticed there was a crazy deal, say at your JCPenney that hasn't been announced in Deal Soldier, you can share that with other individuals as well. You'll notice we have a lot of members sharing deals that they find while they're out. Nighthawk, one of them, he shares a lot of deals. If he starts noticing the yellow stickers, he'll post them in the share deals. And that way you can keep track on these deals as well as search them yourself. But this is a great way for you to share with the community anything that you come across that may not have been listed in Deal Soldier yet. We have a run deals. I was talking about this earlier. This is where those crazy price errors, discounts, 95% off. We do see a lot of free. Free is not uncommon in Deal Soldier. We do see a lot of highly discounted where this sink, I believe, was a $300 or $400 sink. I could be thinking of a different one. But we have the $1,500 portable generator. Some people are getting for $88 just by buying it online. You buy it online, you can either possibly get it shipped to you, or if you're one of the lucky ones, you can head to the store and go grab them. Lowe's is really awesome because if you find a Lowe's deal, there's a good chance you can order it for pickup. We have a sink here. But definitely keep an eye on the run deals. There's not going to be a ton of them posted, but when they're posted, they're usually heavy hitters, so I want to be alerted. A lot of them only last maybe 1 to 5 minutes at most where they're available where you can buy them, and that's why getting into that early is great. We have our hot deals. It's going to be a little bit less crazy as the run deals, but there's still a lot of great flips in here. If you go through the channel, you'll notice 90% of them or 80% of them are you can buy it, make a profit on them, and then there's going to be some personal items in there as well. Some of it will be as they call lunch money, where you can flip it for like $20, $30. But I know I buy a lot of personal items in here. I keep an eye on this probably 3 times a day. I'll check it morning, afternoon, and after work just to see if there's anything that I missed. What's great about the hot deals, the run deals, is a lot of them can be purchased online, so you don't even have to leave your house. We have base deals. I'm going to say base deals is majority for personal. Definitely some great finds in here if you're looking for a cheaper laptop, you're looking for a desk. There's just going to be a lot of personal items in here. Sometimes something will slip through the cracks and there'll be a great deal, or there could be great deals depending on your area, where, say, if you're in an area where a lot of yard work or all year round, this leaf blower may be better for you than it is in my area. Definitely check this out. I like to peruse this probably like maybe 1 to 2 times a day. I'll always check it out just to see what's dropping. Sometimes it'll start off as a base deal, and then in a few days it'll go into a hot deal or a run deal because it is even better of a discount. We have our store alerts. This is going to be in-store alerts. Say if JCPenney's having the red tag sale, Lowe's members gets the free item with every purchase, Hot Wheels items. This is going to be in-store alerts that lets you know about something that's going to be global, something that's happening across all stores throughout the U.S. Especially, say if you're going to go to Lowe's anyway, you're going to pick up that run deal or you're going to pick up an item at Lowe's, you might as well know about whatever else is available in that store while you're heading there. I know a lot of times, and we'll go into it further, a lot of times when I'm going to Marshall's to pick up kids' clothing, I'll check the Marshall's hot list, and I'll explain to you what I mean when we get down there. But I'll check the Marshall's hot list, see if there's anything that I can buy and flip. We have food deals. A lot of these are going to be promo foods where somebody gets a goal and you get a free Chipotle, or buy one, get one free, free 10-piece nuggets, free Dunkins, buy one, get one Dunkins. It's going to let you know about limited deals or discounts at any of the food places or any of the fast food joints. Definitely worth, if it's lunchtime and you don't know what to get to eat and you're looking to score a deal, it's definitely one of those things that you can pop in here, kind of see what tilts your direction that you go in. I know when I was in the office, I used to check to see if there was Dunkin's or Starbucks discounts to get my afternoon fix. And then we have our free stuff. A lot of times this will be free video games, Uber Lyft vouchers. We have the free Lowe's item in there. A lot of free movie tickets. I believe Be Kind just gave away free protein boxes, I believe it was, or breakfast boxes. Free plushies at Target. I think it was you add this to your cart, and then when you made a purchase, you were able to get the bag clip. Definitely a great channel to check out. Nothing beats the price of free. So as I mentioned before, it's important that you set your state role, and that's because we will alert you on major discounts that are available in your state that we noticed there was a good amount of stock in or it was highly discounted. For an example, looking at this mixture right here, it's selling on eBay for $300, $320. It looks like a lot of states still have it heavily discounted, where say if you're in Florida, you can pick it up for $135, there's 5 in stock, throw it on eBay, make a quick $100 after shipping. Definitely make sure you set those state roles. It's super important for reasons like this. And we only alert you if your state was one of the ones recognized. So for an example, you don't see Massachusetts in here. I wasn't aware of the Ninja Creamy because I didn't get alert on my state. And that's because there's none available that are highly discounted. We have our Walmart clearance. This is what brought me in, what brings a lot of you in. This is going to be that hidden clearance. The first thing you want to do when you go to Walmart clearance is click zip code. I know a lot of you did this in your onboarding. And you'll notice by looking at this, my current zip code is already set, 01527. I can go ahead and put a different zip code in here. You can do this as many times as you want. Or I can just hit cancel since I confirmed that it already has my zip code. I'm just going to re-enter it. And now that my zip code is set, I am ready to search a 50-mile radius of all Walmart in my area for any item that's been listed. So for an example, this PowerA Fusion, I can just click search now. I'm greeted with that instant notification at the top left. I see the radio icon. I'm seeing information coming in. So I went ahead, I clicked that. At the top, you'll have the clickable link that'll take you to the Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot, Target listing. So if I click this link, it'll take me to walmart.com where this controller is available. I can see the in-store price at every single store within that 50-mile radius that has it in stock, as well as the amount that are on the floor, the amount that are in the back room, and a lot of times you'll have the aisle number, so you can just head straight to the aisle to pick it up. Looking at this, there's no crazy discount on this item for me. It would be a pass for me unless I was picking up personal. But what's great is we also give you an interactive map. You can kind of see all the prices scattered out in your state or in your area And this is the 50-mile radius from my location. This is how many Walmarts that I have available that have it in stock. Let's go back. Let's try to find one that has a little bit of discount now. Let's search mixers. And if I see a $60 mixer, I'm gonna end this call. I'll see you guys later. I'm just kidding. So looking at the mixer, 549 MSRP, clickable link that takes me to the Walmart listing. But something looks different. I started to see the fire icon. So the fire emblem, if you notice that, that'll be the lowest price in that 50-mile radius. So we like to call it out so it's visually appealing. You can quickly glance over, see what the cheapest price is in your area. It looks like 227. Nothing crazy for me yet. I'd probably sit on this until I hit those 150, 130 range. As I mentioned, my stores do fall behind about 3-4 weeks. But what else we share with you? The interactive map, as I mentioned before, you saw it was all black when you were looking at the controller. The red is going to be the lowest prices. So this means the 227 was the lowest price and it was available in multiple stores in that 50-mile radius, as well as the barcode. Now, the reason why this barcode is super important is, say I went to a Walmart and it was $130. I can't locate it. It says there's 3 on the floor. It gives me the aisle number, but I cannot find this item for the life of me. I'll go and ask an associate. I'll say, hey, excuse me, do you mind helping me? It says you have 3 of these in stock. I'm not able to find them on the floor. Do you mind searching? I'm looking for a particular mixer. They go, yeah, sure. What's the model name? And a lot of times I'll say, I have the barcode. And you want them to search the barcode because they'll pull up the proper app. They'll either type it in, the 883 ending in 41, or they'll go ahead and scan this right from their Ask Sam app. And as soon as they ask you, oh, it looks like we have 3. They're supposed to be on the floor. Did you check this area? Yes, I checked this area. Do you mind checking the back, see if somebody misplaced it or moved it in the back real quick? And 95% of the time, they'll always check the back for me. And then if they do check the back, I'm not able to find it on the floor. I want to say it's about like a 50-50 if they come out with the item. I have a lot of success with them going to the back and finding the item for me, even though it's supposed to be on the floor. So it always helps to ask your employees, always helps to be courteous. You're going to be in these stores a lot, so you don't want to make any enemies. If they're not helpful or they're steering you in the wrong direction, thank them for their time, move to the next employee, and just ask somebody else. Let's head back. So I can always click this return to lead. And the reason why that's important is, say if I'm all the way at the top and I'm, say, 3 weeks behind because I'm searching 3 weeks ago, I can click search now, get the instant notification that's letting me know there's a search. Within a few moments here, it's done the search. Now, if I go back to Deal Soldier, and you notice how I start at the bottom of the searches, and I have to scroll all the way back up to the top to get back to the item. What I can do instead is I can go to my last searched item, click return to lead, and that'll take me back to the item that I searched so that I can either go further back in date or newer, depending on which direction I was going, and I can just go ahead and search the next item. All right, so what's great about Walmart is we broke it out in 2 ways. So we had the Walmart clearance. Let's go to the bottom. This will be every single Walmart clearance item that we started seeing dropping, all into one channel. But we also broke it into subcategories. So say if you're just looking for baby items, or you're just looking for beauty or tools, say if you're looking for any of those particular categories, you can just hop in that category, start at the bottom or start wherever you want to start, and just click search now. And this category right here, tools, is only going to show me tools. There's not going to be any of the other stuff mixed in there. So I can go ahead and search all the tools. I know a lot of people will just buy tools or just buy baby items, and it's an easy way to filter that out. We also have our Walmart Flips channel. So what this is, it's going to be supply and demand. It's hot items. It's items that people are having trouble finding, items that you buy for MSRP and you can resell it at a premium, say on eBay or Mercari or Facebook Marketplace. A lot of these items, you may have to just, like the Hot Wheels stuff, you always have to go to the store and look for these items. The barcode on the back of the Hot Wheels matches a ton of other, so you won't really know if that limited edition one's in stock. What I like to do is I like to go to the Walmart Flip, especially if I'm going to go source, say, one of those Legos, one of those items that I was going there anyway for. I like to check out the Walmart's Flip channel, see any of the major clearances. So I noticed a lot of Hot Wheels recently have been posted. I'll go to the toy aisle, I'll check the Hot Wheels, see if I can quickly glance over and find any of these items. If I'm going to be at the store anyway, I might as well search for it. And then if I do find it, I'll go ahead and post it on eBay as soon as I have it in hand. So we do the same thing for Home Depot. We have the Extreme Home Depot deals. where we call out your state if we notice a item that's heavily discounted or there's a lot available in your area at a discount. So look in here, we have this $119 vacuum. Let's see, let's go to the most recent. Check this out. So we have a bagger as low as 93. Twin bagger. I don't know if it's just the back of it or if it's the whole lawnmower, but regardless, it's a $535 MSRP, and we're seeing stores starting to clearance that out. And we're about to be in spring. It's about to be a good time to offload that. If this is available in your area, I recommend picking it up and trying to offload that to somebody. So what's the best way to scan a specific Walmart store? Turbo search, and I'll show you that shortly. But turbo search, as long as you are past your 7 days, you left a review, I believe you have access to local AI, and I'll kind of show you how that works briefly. So say if you're one of these stores, you have this bagger, go ahead, click back up to the Home Depot link, and click search now. And as long as my zip code was set, I'm ready to start searching that bagger. If this is your first time in the Home Depot channel, always go to the zip code. Make sure your zip code is set. Just like Walmart, as soon as I set my zip code, I am ready to search that 50-mile radius of any store that has it in stock. Since my zip code was already set, let's go back in, let's see. So it looks like I have one discounted. So 48-inch twin bagger 100 series tractors. $529, it looks like full price. I have a store right here for $265. It looks like Johnson, Rhode Island, even though there's none in stock, dropped down to $121. So it looks like I did have it at one point. Somebody probably jumped on one of those extreme clearance deals and bought that out before I even noticed. But what's great is, let's just go ahead, go back to return to lead. So we have our Home Depot searches. So as soon as I set that zip code, just like Walmart, I can go ahead and scan items. So say I want to look for this Tide. Click scan item, searches that 50-mile radius of all Home Depot. You'll notice there's a common theme. We try to make this as simple as unified. It all goes into the same messages. Let's go to the top. So just like Walmart, it's the clickable link. So if I click this, it would take me to the Home Depot listing of those Tide Pods. Fire icon will be the cheapest price, as well as I can see the in-stock and possible aisle number as well. See, they all look like to be the same price. Here we go. We got Saugus for $15, or I can go to Merrimack for $19.94. You get the same visual map. You get the same barcode. So Home Depot will be a little bit different. So if you're asking a Home Depot employee for assistance, it's going to be, let's see, return back to listing. What you're going to want to share with them is this SKU right here. This is what they're going to use to pull it up in their system. And say if you don't know the SKU and you're only going off of this right here, you can go ahead and click the Home Depot link, visit site. You should be able to see my screen, right? So yeah, you still can see it. Perfect. So when you're on the Home Depot site, you can also get that number right here. So you got the store SKU or the internet number. I believe Home Depot employees will search one or the other, but you can also grab that off of the site if you click that clickable link. Let's head back here. And we also broke it out into two channels. We have our Home Depot, where a majority of our leads lie, and we also have Home Depot More. We were getting so many Home Depot clearance items at one time that we did break it up into two channels to try to organize it better for everybody. They both run the same. As long as your zip code is set for one of them, they'll both work. I can go ahead and just click search now. You'll get it just like you saw it before. Yeah, once we break into Turbo Search, I'll show you what it looks like when you're searching a particular store. Just like that, I get the clickable link, fire icon or fire emblem to show the cheapest, and then it looks like a lot of my stores are all the same price. All right, let's head back. Let's go into Lowe's and Target. So Lowe's operates exactly the same. You're going to put your zip code in here. As soon as your zip code's set, you only have to set it once per store. So once for Home Depot, once for Walmart, once for Lowe's, once for Target. You set it per store, and then you're just search now. And we post hundreds and hundreds of leads every single day. So say if you didn't find anything today, check back tomorrow. There's going to be a ton of leads tomorrow. And just like that, Lowe's is going to run the same. At the top, you get the clickable link that'll take you to Lowe's.com. Online price is $79. It does not look like any of my stores have it in stock. I'm looking at the little blurb at the bottom. You'll see 0000. None of my stores have it in stock, so it doesn't call out any stores. Now let's pick an item that may be in stock. So I have one store that has this in stock for full price. It looks like all the other stores are sold out. Not a big deal. I'll just go back, keep looking through the Lowe's deals until I find one that's worth going to get. Now we have our Target clearance. Target's going to run similar but a little bit different. All you got to do is set your zip code just like we did before. My zip code's already set. I'll click search now. Now that I searched, let's see. So I can see, I want to find one that actually has a clearance item so I can show you how the difference. There we go. So when I search, you'll see before I search the vacuum, I get the clickable link that takes me to target.com. I can see the stock in my stores. The one thing you're going to notice is you're not going to be able to see if it's the current in-store price. Unfortunately, that's a limitation of Target right now. If we do find a way around that, we'll definitely share it with the group and get it implemented as quick as possible. But in the meantime, we have started following trends. We started recognizing when they are discounted in your store. So the new thing that we're doing is potential clearance. This means that if you went to the store for this Ninja, this is going to be cheaper. Okay, let's go back here. So this will be between the $57 and the $180. It may not be the lowest price, but it is on sale in that store. So as long as you see that potential clearance, there's a good chance that the item is clearanced out or on sale in your store. There's two ways to find the actual price. The first is to visit the store, use the in-store scanner. The second way is you can actually open up a, let's see if I can do it. When you go to target.com, you go for the item. At the bottom, there's usually a live chat. Or you can scroll all the way to the bottom. I believe there's a help as well. Or contact us. And then start chat. So you can open, you got to sign in to start the chat. They're only going to give you the information if you sign in, but as long as you have a Target account, sign in, start chat. You can say, hey, I was looking to see if this item was in stock in any stores. You're going to provide them. So this is what I usually do, especially if it's a high ticket item like a TV or a vacuum that's highly clearanced off. I'm going to say, hey, I'm looking for a Ninja, a particular Ninja mixer that's available in your stores. I was wondering if you can check the stock and the possible price. And they always say yes. I've never had a chat employee not tell me the price. I'll give them the TCIN number, and they'll tell me my 3 closest stores to let me know what the current price is of that item. I'll only use it for big ticket items. I don't know if there's a limitation or if anybody's ever actually been stopped. But if I notice that there's something that could be a $500 markup, but it's like 45 minutes away, I will open up that chat to save myself some time and see if I can find out what the true price is, if it's actually worth going out to that store. We have our Target flips, just like the Walmart flips. These are going to be you buy for MSRP, you sell at a premium, where you can always see sale examples. So these are on eBay. They sold for $26 plus 5 shipping for $1.20. That's not a bad profit for $1.20, even if you're paying shipping or free shipping on that. But we'll call out the current price, the resale value, and we'll always give you examples of that resale value. So like this car right here, 24. This car, $2 for 90. We love to give you examples, and if you're going to head to that store anyway, you might as well see if any of these high value items are available. So we also break out Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Burlington. This is going to run very similar to the Flips channel where you buy it for MSRP. Usually they're heavily clearanced, especially if you're finding cleats. In these stores they're $24 or $40, and cleats are a great one. Cleats, if you can find the right size or the right cleat, they flip for 3-4 times the amount. If you're going to head to any of the Burlington Coat Factory, Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, if you're going to head to those stores, you might as well check for these limited items, or you can always pull up an item on eBay if you're unsure. You can tune in next week. I'll show you how to price match or how to find the current selling price. But you can always pull it up on eBay and see what others are selling it for as well. And then we also have our other stores. It's going to be like Best Buy, GameStop. For an example, here's one of the toys that I bought recently. It was alerted in the group. I ended up purchasing it and flipping it. I think it sold yesterday or 2 days ago for 110 bucks. One of the other major channels I like to call out, yeah, I'll go here first though. So we have the Amazon deals. These are going to be 90 to 100% off. If you scroll to the bottom, they're going to be the most recent ones. We'll give you the original price, the current price, and if there's any discounts, let's see, some of them will have discount codes. Of course, all the recent ones don't. All right, so if there is a discount code, they'll call it out on a little side right here. They'll say promo code. The one thing to keep in mind for any Amazon is a lot of sellers like to overinflate the price. So for an example, if you find, say for an example, this sander right here, we already know this sander is not worth $11,000 or $12,000, or I don't know what a lot of these items are. But an air switch for $100 on sale for $9, there's a good chance that they overinflated it to make it look like it's a better deal than it is. So just keep that in mind when you're purchasing. There are still a lot of great deals that fall in the cracks on that 90 to 100% off. For an example, last year, motorcycle helmet went down to $2 accidentally. Purchased it. It went within a few seconds. It went back up to the original price. So there's a good chance that you'll find a ton in these channels. I just want you to be mindful of the sellers that like to overinflate it. What's great about Amazon is they have a great return policy. They have a great cancellation policy. So if you go to Amazon, you purchase an item, you're unsure about it, you no longer want it, as long as it's within an hour, you can cancel it. It hasn't even billed your card yet. If it does ship and it's sold and shipped by Amazon, you can just return it to it at Kohl's and get a full refund. And we broke that off into multiple channels, multiple categories, 90 to 100, 80 to 90, and so forth. We also have our blowout bunker. These are going to be online deals. These will be deals that you buy in store. So if you go into the Walmart, this will be 70 to 100% off. Anything that's online that falls in this category. And what's great about these is you can buy them and ship them to your house or buy them for pickup, and they're going to be that 70% off. Another thing to keep in mind is if they're cheap online, say if this item right here is $13 online, there's a good chance it's even cheaper in store. So if this is an item that you're looking to buy, you see an online deal for 70% off and you want this, check your local store too. You have access to the Deal Soldier tools. You can check any item that you're interested in, even if it hasn't been posted by Deal Soldier. You can see what the price is. Walmart is pretty guilty of it. They'll adjust prices based on region. So for an example, if I'm at my local Walmart may be a different price than the Walmart that's 5 miles down the road, even though they're not on sale or not on clearance. So that's another way to look up pricing. And another one of my favorite channels is Online Finds. This will be very similar to those flip channels where you buy it for MSRP, sell it for a premium. What's great about this is a lot of FOMO comes into play. A lot of times you'll buy it for, say, the retail, flip it for $1,500, and it's usually a quick sale, just because everybody has that FOMO, they don't want to miss out. You'll see it with Pokemon cards, you'll see it with collectibles, the Funko Pops sometimes, the tumblers. Pokemon is huge right now. This gaming mouse is huge, and that's only just because people were getting banned with it. It has a lot of hype around it, so you want to play off that hype. Now, I mentioned Turbo Search. Who here is not using Turbo Search? Hopefully everybody is. Let's see if I can pull this up on my phone. Share it out. So let's make sure you can see it now. Property. Sorry about that. That's because it closed out. Connect. Give me 1 second here. I just want to pull it up from the phone so I can show you some of the features. All right, wait, let me make sure. Are you guys able to see my phone now? You should be able to. So Turbo Search. All this is it's an app on your phone. Right here, I just click that little T icon. As soon as I click that, I'll log in with my Deal Soldier credentials or my Discord credentials, and it'll bring me right to my... So a lot of this is very similar to what we just went over, but it's all embedded into one single app. It works extremely well on all mobile devices, cell phones, laptops. Anything that can get internet will have access to Turbo Search. If it's your first time and you want to check it out, go to turbosearch.com. Let's see. I can pull that up for you too. Just like this. Like that. So turbosearch.com, you'll be greeted with this green sign-in button. You'll notice at the bottom, it's $80 if you're not part of Deal Soldier. It's silly not to try it out and use it. It's an $80 tool, extremely powerful. I use it on my phone all the time. You'll notice I'll sign in with my credentials, and you see how it works on my laptop. It worked on my phone. Works on my phone right here. So real quick, let's go. So at the top, you'll have, sorry, I'm used to using it on my computer. At the bottom, you'll have the deals. These will be all the hot deals that we're seeing other people scoring a good amount on. So hot deals right here. So these are the top 10 hot deals, I believe. These are ones that we're starting to see in more stores. There's a very good chance that they're discounting your area. So as soon as you go into hot deals, I can just click the search now button. You greet it at the bottom, checking your inventory. Within a few moments, you're going to get a pop-up right in the middle of the screen. View results. So looking at this Igloo, $54. It's typically $150. Other people are seeing it for $10. What I want to do with that is, let's see, I'm going to mark it in so I can. Where's the closest store to me? So one of my favorited stores, it has a star next to it, Whitensville. What I'll do is I'm going to mark this. Hopefully I can get it cheaper, but I'm going to add it to a trip. I'm going to call the trip, let's see, Deal Soldier Wednesday. Create an ad. So what I'll do is every single Monday, Tuesday, I'll keep checking to see if this price goes down. See if I can get it closer to that $10, if I can get it for $40. Last year, I probably sold 40 or 50 coolers. They're a great item to sell. So I make sure I want to keep track of that one. The Ninja Creamy that we saw that was clearanced out, that was one of the extreme Walmart hits. I already know it's not in my area. This leaf blower, let's check. It's as simple as just clicking that search now button. View results. So one of our biggest features, and what somebody was talking about before, was how do you search a particular store and just search in that one store. So if you have access to local AI, and you'll have access to this as long as you're in the Deal Soldier group, you've been a member for over 7 days, and you left a review on wop.com. As long as you did all that, and there's directions on it in Discord. If you get stuck anywhere, ask one of the staff members. We'll help you. We'll walk you through it. But as soon as you're in local AI, you'll be greeted with a whole new visual. So scan area. So set my zip code. It'll search the 10 closest stores. So generate report. Is it still showing on my? Yeah, perfect. So within a few minutes, it probably takes a minute to run. It's checking 10 of your local stores, and it's going to give you everything that's clearance in those stores. Click View Report. And this is probably the most powerful feature. This is where I found a lot of my items from. So then you were asking for a particular store. So as soon as in here, I can actually sort by store. So I'll pick one of my closest stores. And now I can see all clearance items in that one store right at my fingertips. I can search now, confirm it's cheaper, confirm it's the price. I can check other stores just by clicking the search now. So for an example, this Valentine's Day heart, click search now. Just like before, finding your local stores, checking inventory, view results. And now I can see it's 59 cents almost at all my stores, and all of them have it in stock. Another great powerful feature, I don't know if you can still see my webcam, right? So say for an example, this body soap right here. I'm curious if it's in clearance. Say if I'm in Walmart, I'm shopping, I'm curious if this is in clearance at any other store. I can go ahead, take Turbo Search. I can click scan right at the bottom, that green little circle. You're going to notice it's greeted with your camera. I can point it towards any barcode. Within seconds, it's going to notify what the item is. So it's already pulled out that it's the, you can see it right here. It's a Dove Cinnamon Pumpkin Pie Deep Nourishment Liquid Body Soap for Woman, typically $6.97. Click search now. And within a few seconds, I went from barcode to searching. And I can see that's available in a lot of my stores still for $2 instead of the $7. We go through body soap quite often in our house. I'll probably head out, pick up a couple more, but now I can see the stores that have it available. And I did all this within seconds, say if I was at one of my local Walmart. So you can search any item, anything that has a barcode inside of your Walmart, which is all items. You can search any Home Depot item using this, Lowe's. You just pull up the barcode, search now, and it pulls it up within a few moments there. A couple things with the bottom. So we had our hot deals. This is, like I said, the top 10 items that we're noticing a lot of people scoring deals on. We have deals. This is going to be just like before when we were navigating the Walmart channel. It's going to be all the deals in the same order that you saw them in the Deal Soldier Discord. I can switch stores, so I can go to Walmart. I can search Home Depot. Here's the pods that we saw earlier. I can search the Home Depot tools. Let's see, I can go to Lowe's. It's everything we were doing inside of Deal Soldier, but right at your fingertips on any mobile device. It saves a lot of your preferences. If you want to go back and see your search results, all I have to do is go click Deals, click Results, and this will be everything that I search for. I'm in Lowe's right now, so everything that I search for in Lowe's. I can head to Walmart. This will be everything that I search for in Walmart. And I can start building a list just by clicking that favorite icon, add to a folder, create a new folder. I'm going to call this Keep an Eye on Create. So I create a new favorite, keep an eye on. Anything that I want to track, that I want to see when the prices go down, I'm able to go click my favorites, select my folder, and that'll pull up everything that I saved. Takes a moment there, but do we have any last minute questions? Your zip code, you just dropped your zip code. If you're inside of the Deal Soldier group, you don't know how to utilize that zip code or how to search, definitely open up this live chat right here. I'll personally help you out, or any of our staff here will help you out searching. Let me lower the screen, I'll show you where to go. So right at the top, you're going to find chat support. I know I passed it already. Chat support. It looks like my ticket was closed. You're just going to click Start Chat. After starting, it'll open up right at the bottom. You can just say, hey, my zip code is 30135. Can you assist me finding deals? And just by that, you're going to get connected with one of the live support members, myself or any other mod or admin or developer. You'll be connected with a real person right away, and they'll be able to help you out finding deals in your zip code or how to get set up. Do we have any other questions before we close out for the night? Now, if you're just finding this video, say if you're doing a YouTube search and you come across the video, you have any questions, you're not part of the Deal Soldier group yet, post the questions in the comments below. I'll check every single comment. I'll help you as much as I can from outside the group or get you connected as quick as possible. There's no dumb questions. I'll ask as many questions as you want. We have 100% answered questions, so we've never been stumped yet. So if you have any questions, hit us with the hardest ones. I appreciate everybody for checking out the beginner class. Next week we'll be hosting tips and tricks for eBay and Facebook Marketplace and how to source and how to sell your items, how to price match. Go ahead, hop in next week as well. It's going to be the same place right on this YouTube. Why local AI is giving sometimes inaccurate prices, like I just saw bicycles for 800. Let me show you. Go back, share my phone. So when I was in local AI, your reports, I understand. So a lot of times, this price right here on the right is the lowest price that was seen in that area. So it's always best to make sure you confirm the price. So we give you the option to click search now. So say for this tote right there, view results, that matches the prices I had, so it's the 150. But a lot of times it'll be the lowest price that was available in that area or is available. So say if this item right here is $1.99 at, say, the store that I'm looking at, and it's 50 cents at another store, it'll show that lowest price as 50 cents instead of $1.99. And when you do search now, it'll confirm it, and then you'll see the lower price at one of the other stores. Hopefully that answers that question for you. There was a perfect example of it. It just pop up. So you notice there it showed, and this is why you always double check. I just went back in. Where was it? There's a great example of why you double check. So you see right here it says $1.99. There's also a chance that it's already dropped in price, and you'll see there's a store right here for $1. There's a chance that it dropped in price at one of your other stores too. So you always want to confirm that you're getting the best price at any of the 50-mile radius stores. I want to thank everybody for coming, spending the time with me. Any questions that you have that you come across, you're never alone. We're always here for you. No dumb questions. Just go ahead, open up a chat support, or ask us in chat. Thanks everybody for spending the time with me. I hope you have a great rest of the night.